input files, everything you will create it from form model, and the form model, form build, not form model, everything you build it with using form builder, sir. Okay. And in that form builder you have two things, sir: form group or form control. Okay, in the form group only you can give directly, or you can even write it each one as their own form control also. Okay, we did it with the form group. Form group will create, group will created the form group instance. Let me show it to you here. There is this. Yeah. First, you have to import the module reactive forms module. Okay. First thing you have to do, sir, importing the module as reactive forms module, sir. After that, what you have to do, sir, you here component you have to come, sir. In the component, you have to take. I took some in interface, okay, which will define my forms, format. If you did not do this, also no worries. It doesn't matter, okay. But it's like it's like some standard, that's it. Now at the same time I took one value, sir. What is the value here? My form. My form is a type of form group, okay, form group. And then I took the constructor here, sir. Inside the constructor, everyone tell me what it is called. Inside the constructor you are giving the value as a parameter. You are creating variable for this particular form builder. You are creating instance for this form builder FB in the parameter constructor. What is this concept is called? What is this concept is called? Online, everyone. What is it called, sir? That creating an instance for a class in the parameter of the constructor. What is it called, sir? That is called as dependency injection. Okay. Always remember, sir, it is very important question. I told you in the yesterday also. This is called dependency injection. Okay. In Angular, dependency injection works as a framework. Okay. It works as a framework instead of as a design pattern. Now, here I created one simple form. I told you inside this group you can put in another group also. Okay. And here I gave basic value, initial value, and then a validators array. Okay. And then same thing, email, same thing, password, sir. Same thing, password. And then go to the app.html. In the HTML, what I did, whole thing I binded with something called form group, sir. The whole form is binded with form group. If it is template driven forms, you will have it something called ng form and all. Here form group, and at the same time input type you will have it like here form control your name. Always it will have form control name. The form control name should be equals to the name. Form control name should be equals to the name of here, whatever the name you are giving it. Okay. Now let me write it cd angular. Okay. And at the same time cd ng server reactive form. Today we will discuss custom validations, and at the same time we will discuss more, sir, custom validation and asynchronous validations. Once they are over, then we can go for the services. By mid of Feb, okay, today is first Feb, sir. By mid of the Feb, like Feb 16 or 17 kind of one, like by 15th only we will complete almost everything, sir. Okay. It's like in a week we will complete the services and routing also. Okay, then almost most of the Angular will be over. We will go for the state management also. Max to max, it will take it another 2 weeks. Okay. Yeah. Before only I'm telling it, sir. Uh, Now go here, go to the console. Now if I type it here anything, a@a.com. Okay, here three things are there. This is name. Okay, name is required, and this is email, and this is password. Now, why when the name is required, I'm getting it as email required and all, and when I'm submitting, nothing is happening. Why? Go and check it, sir. First thing, whenever the email required here, okay, for the name I wrote email is required. Okay, here I should write it like name is required kind of one. Okay, now that is okay. And whenever you are submitting it, did you write anything here? No, you just write one method called submit. Okay, but whenever you are submitting it, what to happen? What should happen on the submit? You did not manage the submission, sir. Okay, so let's manage the submission also. Like how you will manage the submission, sir? Ng submit, and here I am calling one method submit, and then it will go to the submit method, then it will do this all. So let's go here, let's write it here. See, it is coming by default, it's coming as name is required. If you don't want by default to come with something, you can use it, sir, something called touched. Okay, okay, that is touched. Now go here, write it Raj, and email, password. Now see, I got my form instance, which is created same like my previous program when I used template driven. Same thing I can get it by using for reactive form also. So there is no differences here. Okay, but only the thing is here everything is controlled by the component. There everything is controlled by the model, sir. Okay, let's create some custom validations, sir. Okay, let's do some custom validations today. Quickly, we'll do custom validations. Custom validations. Okay, now I am creating one custom validator. Okay, let's create a custom validator for password matching, which is a simple actually. So if here you will have one password and one confirm password, and we will take the password one, we will take the confirm password one, and they both will, it will check it. Okay, but these things you have to write one logic, right? How do you write this logic? Because see, by default you won't have any. By default you have the logic for required, you have the min length, you have max length, you have email, but you don't have it like password matching by default, right? So it is something your own logic. Let's write it how you can do that. Okay, let's go here. Let's go to the components. Okay, we have let's take here, you don't need anything. Instead of form control, let's take here abstract control. Abstract control, or at the same time you have another thing called validator function, which is an see, this is an interfacer. Validator function is an interface. Like when we create a one validator, I want to give the data type of them. If you did not give any data type also, it doesn't matter to it. Okay, it will work as it is, sir. Okay, so don't worry about that. Instead of this, okay, let me write it one more file. Let me write it here. What can be a name? Password validator dot js. Okay. I just took password dot validator dot js or something. Okay. Okay. Sorry, TS now. Everything has to be in TS. I'm sorry. Angular. We are not using Angular JS. Password validator .ts. You can directly do it in there also. Okay, I'm just doing it separately. It doesn't matter whether you do it directly there or whether you do it separately. Just to make sure that you will get it everything in separate way. Okay, so let's import a basic basic form builders things like abstract control. Okay, abstract control and form group and validator function. Okay, sir, each and every time how you create the things were different, sir. Okay, this creating thing, no need to focus on much. Okay, what is the main? Okay, here let me create one basic function, sir. Export one function, password validators. Okay, and this function is of a type validator function. Okay, and open brace, close brace. See, a function whose declared type is neither undefined nor neither undefined or void, okay, or any. It must return some value. So it must say, return some. Let me write it here. Something return. Okay. Now I should return something. Then the error will gone. And what you are returning it, sir? I am returning the form control, sir. One control which is a form group. Okay, a basic thing I'm doing it, which will have it like a key string format. I'm writing the whole function directly here in this. Okay. I can write it like key is a string. Whatever the value you take, it can be a string. Okay, and it will return boolean true or false. So your answer will be only true or false, sir. See, what you are taking it is this line is so simple, sir. This line is, it will take one form control, sir, which is of type form group. Okay, it will take one form control, sir, which is of type form. Okay, yeah, validator function. See, this validator function is one data type, sir. Now, in if you remember in TypeScript, we will call the data types as interfaces. Okay, our own data type. This guy wrote his own data type, which is in a which is some kind of data type only interface. His own data type. Now I said it like I can take one form control and the value inside the form control. The form control is of type form group, and inside that value will be there key, which is value will be string. Like inside the password type, you will have something called string. And at the same time, what this function will return, what this thing is returning it is returning actually a boolean value. That means whether true or false. Okay. The function whose declared type is either nil nor return. I just write some basic array function, right? Let's write quickly. Const mm, let's take password. Const password. The password is equals to whatever the control you write, control dot get, and I'm writing one password. Okay. Then again const confirm password. Sir, it differs, sir. For example, see, this is basically, it is basically how you do one validation. Like when you are having more and more custom validations, the thing will get complex more and more. But you can do it. That is the only way, only thing which I wanna tell you. Custom validations are possible. This function is different. This function logic is different. Okay. Each and every time the function logics will be different, sir, based on the things you can go with the confirm password. In my code, there is no confirm passwords are actually. I have to write that and all. Okay, I will do it now. If password if password is not null, okay. If password false or password confirm password. Sir, I think by now you will understand it how these things will work, right? Basic things. See, I just took it like password with the not value, and here what is this confirm password or confirm underscore password, na? Hmm. So by now you will understand the logic which I'm writing it, because you have already seen it in this kind of logics in your JavaScript also, which I what I'm doing it. This is a not symbol. This is a logical or symbol. Okay. So if the password, for example, if the password value is there something, see, I get some value. If the value is true, I'm getting some value there. Okay. If I get any value there, then automatically it will be true. If not, it will become false. Then it will not go inside this if. That means if I have a value in the password, or if I have value in the confirm password, it will not go in this if. If there are no values in the password, or if there are no values in the confirm password, okay, or if the password dot value, see, I can get it exactly like basic DOM values, password dot value. If it is not equals to confirm password dot value. Okay. In these cases, if these things happen, sir, then it will return null. So it means the password and the confirm password are true, sir. Now you will get it the value. You will say it like the password value is equals to the confirm password value. So both are true. Okay. So and at the same time, this is a normal function which is returning true. Okay. But what is the main one is returning here inside this? Here main one is returning based on this. Okay. In case here I'm returning password match false. Sir, why you use triple equals? Sir, I think you guys know already what is it mean by triple equals. Someone asked why you use triple equals. There are two things, double equals and triple equals. Double equals will compare the value only. Triple equals will compare the value with triple equals will compare the values and with the data type also, sir. Okay. So yeah. Okay. Now here this somewhere I think some value got problem. Return confirm password control group. Okay, and then key value braces open, key string. See, this is returning key and this is returning some key value, this is returning with the boolean. This is what I have seen. And or null. Okay, it returns with null. Seems everything is perfect, at least to me. Then open brace. Okay, whatever the opened is closed here. Type control form is not assignable to type validator function. Okay, type of parameters control and control are impactable. Huh? Control both are same only na. You don't need any abstract control. Then show the type. Now you know where you will put this thing. You will go here. You can write here. Go to your logic app component. In the third one, you can give here and another brace. In this brace, you can give validator. Okay, of type. You can give some type here. Import here, exported here, import password validators. See, and this one I will use it here directly. Okay, now how you can use it, sir? Because this is not say any kind of password here. Only one password is there. Okay, so you can't use it with one password, right? You need two things. So how do you can do? I can put in another group here. Inside this, I will write it in another group here. This dot. Sir, you can write it how many you like it, sir. I think you know that already. Okay. Now I will write it here. Uh, passwords here. This dot fb dot group. So in this, I will give this password. Okay. And at the same time, I will give some other thing called required also password, and at the same time here confirm password. confirm password. I have to change the template also like that. Validators dot required. This is a basic validator, sir.